Hello, beautiful people, boys and girls, and otakus. My tone is a bit somehow today because, anyways, we get to find out. This is the Don't Be Afraid podcast, and I am your host, Jamila Oiza Muhammad Jamiu. And with me here are, from my left,
Anime fan number one. Okay, Ari.
Okay. Yes, please, lady.
I'm Halima Isa.
Yes, please, kind sir.
Aaron Edaki, aka Clef.
A clef, good.
Anime fan number 2.
Now, you people, I want to issue a warning in case can you play in the middle of the video or you hear bass blows that it beats me. It's because I'm in between people that I'm in between anime lovers, you get, and you're right. Anyways, thing is, I've been newly initiated into this community, and I still haven't. My witchery is not. They just give me blood to drink. I've not fully drank the blood and dropped the cup, so it's still a bit dicey. But today we're going to be talking about anime, and I feel like some people are going to be so gassed up when you hear this episode, likewise people that stood here before me. And yeah, we're gonna dive right into it immediately. But before we go, like we always start, so culture. I mean, culture is life. We have icebreaker questions for our guests. Ready? Nago talk. Yes now.
Okay.
Yes.
How do you say yes in Japan?
How do they say yes in Japan? You don't know. Are you anime lovers at all?
It's too basic.
I recognize now.
You see, it's too
like
basic.
I know it.
Yeah, I know
but
it,
then-
You see?
What's coming to mind is just thank you.
It was thank you.
Okay,
Arigato.
let's just say that thing by
Arigato
your...
gozaimasu.
Assuming it's Korean, I say komawo, but
That's what
And that's thank you.
we're not Korean.
I know you for that.
I've not even started. I want to beat you. You see, if I
Okay.
leave this episode with swollen face, you will know who and who to hold.
It's okay,
Stephanie.
I'll protect you.
You, Halima, you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Okay. Sorry. I actually have like a piece of icebreaker question that I want to ask you. Yeah. Halima, if you were a character in a book, which book would it be and why?
You see all those billionaire romance, bah? Yeah, I would love to be the love interest to any one of them.
Halima just wants
You know that
money.
billionaires have crazy kinks. Some like to use
actually.
handcuffs.
And whips.
Some like to I mean, you see 50 Shades of Grey.
Valid. That's very nice.
Why are you looking confused? I mean,
You get defined
who
cards.
says? Who says you're not interested in that?
No.
Oh.
Okay, well, I think we're here to discuss anime. Okay.
But this is also an important question too. But okay, we'll let you pass. Aaron, do you have any weird talent or skill that nobody knows?
That's weird talent or skill that nobody knows. Okay, maybe people I've met recently do not know, but I think maybe I'm weirdly good at mathematics. Weirdly. Don't put me on the spot.
I was really thinking of questions.
I don't know. I'm just weirdly good at it.
You want?
Something that most people who met me recently, like they don't know about it.
Yeah, like me.
Yeah, but I'm weirdly good at mathematics.
Interesting. I'm not good at mathematics, you guys. I don't think I remember what I scored in WAEC. I just know that I passed WAEC, and I'm a living testimony. I mean, I'm doing fine right now. Am I not? You would not even know that I don't know maths. That's why I feel so sorry for my future kids, because who's gonna teach them? But anyways,
You're a smart husband.
oh yes, that's true. I mean, there's also this I can't remember this thing that helps you solve complex mathematical problems. This one AI thing, sure, but no, not ChatGPT. It's an AI. Is it deep? I can't remember. I saw it like some days ago. So you, Ari, what's the most adventurous thing you've done?
So it was one time in secondary school, we went somewhere that we are not familiar with. So we got stuck and we had to come back on the back of a truck.
You got stuck
We
where?
hike. I don't even know the area. We just begged someone that was coming to supply. And then we saw a meat truck, and then the guy agreed
Meat.
to put. Yeah, he agreed to put us at the back of the truck, and we came back. The whole day was an adventure.
It's an anime behavior.
Wow.
It's an anime behavior.
You can see.
Yeah.
I mean, I would even
Understood.
like to point that if people watch this video, if you peradventure watch this video, you will see that I'm the only sane person dressed today. The rest of them, they're dressed like they want to otakus.
I'm wearing an abaya.
Ah, we're gonna act like we didn't see you. Okay, so right into it. We're going to talk about anime today, how it's been influenced by tech somehow, and basically we're just gonna gist about anime. And I don't even know how to even start this thing because I feel like you will give up the energy that you want to beat me up before I even start. So, first of all, are there any anime? No, not that. Have you guys seen AOT? So let me tell you a short story. Let me. So I recently last year, I always thought that anime was Ben 10 cartoons. I didn't know that it was there's an extra grade to it. So when I got to work, and then there was my friend Halima and Deborah, and then they'll be talking about animes, and I was like. And then I'll just be like, that is what I was talking about and
Weird
stuff.
people.
Yeah, these weird
Strange
people. And I didn't used to follow. So up until late last year, they're like, God, you should watch this. You should watch this. Was it Halima or Deborah that sent me Spy X?
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah, I said I with
Spy
Spy Family. And I was just, okay, let me see. I watched it and it was just there. One person is a spy guy, his wife is also a spy lady, the daughter is a spy. His daughter is also they're all into like different things. And then okay, no problem. And then Halima sent me, okay, watch AOT. No, she and Deborah sent me what AOT was coming. I mean the final episode was coming in November. Was it?
Yes.
Then I should catch up on it so that I would be able to gist about it and stuff. And okay, all right. I got free Wi-Fi somewhere. I was watching. I watched all the episodes from 1. That's like how many? Is it 100 episodes or so? I sat down, not at a go. I watched 100 episodes. My eye like this, you want tear. God, I watched 100 episodes, and then it got to the final episode, and I've not been able to move over because I feel like there's a lot of emotional attachment that I have to that. Yes, to AOT. It took a lot from my emotions. I've not been able to go back. I want to restart it again and get the full flow, but I cannot deal with the amount of deaths and why would Aaron die? Why did he die?
That's a spoiler, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Why did you do that?
Oh, you see?
But I think it's because you watched it at a go, like you didn't really have time to process.
Yes, because people were
everything.
pressuring me.
And so,
You people
Catch up,
pressured
you
me
need to
too
catch up.
much.
You need to catch up.
no, don't. Are you not happy?
I cannot move on. That's the point. I mean, I want to watch. I started watching Death Note. I don't know where that one came from. I just saw my brother came to system. I don't know, but the camera quality was really clear. I started watching Death Note, and somebody just has a note of people he wants to kill, and he's like fucking smart, and I'm like, you don't share and be bye. But yeah, okay. Anyway, so you guys, what I don't like about anime is, when you watch cartoons, this person is talking, everyone is moving, but with animes, one person will talk, and the other person is. Why do they have to do all? It's cringe. It's annoying. I don't know. But to me, nobody should come for me because if you talk to me, I'll cry. To me, it's annoying.
Yeah, so I think we've become accustomed to one style of storytelling, especially visually, that we don't really appreciate storytelling from some other regions, the way they visually represent their stories. So if you look at Indians, they have no problem with the way they tell stories. Like it's like one person will fall down and 70 people react. Yeah, but that is their style
Of
of telling stories. But because we learnt from the Western world, we now think that storytelling is linear.
One way, yeah.
But if you look at the way I am personally, for me, I appreciate the way Japanese people tell stories. Whether it's their films or whether it's anime, they have a very stylistic way of telling stories, and it is represented in anime very well. So, like Goku might stand in one place and be shouting, "Ah!" Yeah, but it's not that bad. It's not even bad at all. I like the way it's represented. I like the way it's directed. So,
Mhm.
if you grew up with that, like imagine a Japanese kid or something like they grew up with that style of visual representation,
Yeah.
they will have no problem with it. But because they just introduced it to it, I used to one style of telling story then.
Yeah,
That's
true.
why it took you.
Yeah, I think that might be a thing. So what recent I think last year One Piece also came out. So when they're making us about AOT, One Piece also came
is
out.
always
One Piece came out a long time ago.
Emma Binu,
Yeah.
Emma Binu.
and
What recent AOT? Sorry, what recent anime movies are you watching? Are you watching? Are you
Anime.
watching?
Recent am I watching?
Mm.
haven't
I don't even know which one to go for.
exactly. I've not.
Yeah, there's not.
People bite from apple, bite here, bite here, bite here. Is that how people do it?
That's for me. My own is different. So One Piece, I didn't watch One Piece until now. So
Mm.
now I'm doing like a marathon stretch watching One Piece.
Is that why your eyes are red? Because looks like you've
Every
not
night.
slept.
Every night I watch at least 10, 20 episodes. every
No
night.
way.
I'm serious. I watch like sometimes I'm like, let me just try. I must watch
What do you
it.
mean?
Like I'm in a race against time.
Mm,
So
true.
to catch up.
Yeah, to catch up because I posted something on my Instagram some days ago, piece from One Piece. And then somebody reached out to me like, guy, what episode are you? I said, I'm at episode 80 something. They're like, oh, sorry for you. Sorry for you. So with those kind of
Sorry,
comments,
what did he mean by sorry for you? How many more do you have to go?
1090.
No, you're joking.
I'm serious.
It's-
1,000
yes.
and what?
90. I checked it.
Shocker.
My mind, I'm like, I have a long way to go, but I believe I have enough.
And that's the
And you
anime, not the
sorry,
chapters.
you stream or
I have the episodes already. So all I just
well,
do
like
is
give
watch.
me.
All I just do is just watch, and I'm putting enough energy into it because I love it. Because I love so for me right now, I'm not watching any other anime except One Piece.
Can I
Why?
ask you,
sorry,
what
sorry.
arc-
Okay, go.
What arc made you love? What arc made you fall in love?
I was just going to ask, why do you love it?
Which arc?
Oh, arc.
Yeah.
All right.
Because it took me a long time to get into it.
Mm.
I feel for me it was One Piece. There was not really like maybe an arc or anything. It was influence of people per se. When this one is like, have you watched One Piece? Have you watched One Piece? And I'm
Peer
like,
pressure.
nah, I need to. I should not be the only.
FOMO.
And like I always
You would have been
say,
exiled from this table.
yeah, and like I always say, I started watching anime in
Am I going to get exiled?
22.
You've not watched this.
No.
Please carry on first.
I started watching anime in 2022. But the things when I tell people like the amount of animes I've watched, they're like, okay, this is not normal.
It's not normal.
Like I immersed myself. It was the time when I went like about 5 months and I could not mention any movie I've watched. But throughout that period, I was only watching anime. I was not watching any movie at all. I was just consuming anime. So for me, it's more or less like I know people were watching anime while I was in secondary school. I know people were watching anime while I was in university, and I'm like,
Yes.
nah, I need to catch up with these guys.
With this
Let
guy.
me do more than intended as my icon or do more the black we see. Let me do
Uh,
more than intended.
how did I ever think that I would invite Aaron to this show and Odumodu Black
He
would
has to
not
be-
be
he has to be
mentioned?
there. He has to be
Hell.
there. He has to be there.
Wait, what did you mean by? Because you asked him what arc made what arc are you talking about?
One
It's like
Piece is-
ARC or what?
Arc, like
Okay.
story arc. Because
Okay.
One Piece is extremely long.
Yeah,
Like they
actually.
said, it's 1,000 or something episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So for them to tell you to start One Piece is really discouraging. And but people were pestering me like, watch it, it's the greatest of all time. You must watch it. So I'm like, okay, cool. I started watching. And I didn't really fall in love until I met Nico Robin. I don't know if you've seen her. The
I
character
love
with the
Nico
hat.
Robin.
Yeah.
I've not seen it, but like
You've seen clips of
I've seen clips and Nico
So when I saw the
Robin
arc of
just
Nico
Yeah,
Robin,
who
I'm
is
like,
who's
yes.
Nico Robin, please? Is he a he or a she?
Yeah, she.
Okay,
She-
So
the
the arc
she.
is about rescuing her, and the way they rescued her was just beautiful. It was One Piece at its best. Then it's also the one that they went to Sky Island where they met the god. So let me just give me 20 seconds. It's an arc where they went to an island in the sky, but this guy is so powerful that they thought he was God. He rules over heaven, but he's calm. So it's just like the Nigerian situation where we look look at this president and he wears the biggest clothes and he's just fancy. Everybody thinks he's a deity. That kind of they fight this person. But really, when they went to this guy and they're like, this guy is no man. If he comes down here, they will deal with him. So they managed to beat him in his own place. So when you get to those acts, you see that one page just starts to take off from there.
Have you finished?
No, it's not even finished.
It's not finished.
It's still
Because
ongoing.
because I would love to ask, just like Attack on Titans, there's a storyline, that okay, this is why it is named Attack on Titans.
Yeah, looking
Why-
for One Piece.
Exactly.
They're looking one piece of what? Paper?
Treasure.
Treasure.
It's a treasure.
I saw the live action, so I can.
Okay, you saw the live action. Yeah, it will give you a glimpse into what One Piece.
Okay,
But it
maybe I
can
should
never
probably
come.
watch that one.
It's on
It's really
Netflix.
nice.
You've seen the
I
live
don't like that
action?
you stay with the Netflix one. It might ruin it for you.
Same here. That's why I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
I want to watch the anime.
Watch the anime is
It's
like way
okay.
better.
Sanji is there. So.
Yeah.
Andrew.
Sanji, the
Sanji,
Glen
Sanji loves
guy.
Sanji.
guy. No, I love the Sanji live action Sanji.
Mm.
I heard he's
Actually,
a
I
perv
feel
in the
he's-
anime.
He's my favorite
so-
character.
Sanji.
Not because I'm a womanizer. I'm just putting it out there.
Aaron, confess right now.
No, I just like him.
No, he's really funny. Like
Very
he
funny.
gets into misadventures.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I was asking about what current anime you're seeing at the moment.
Well, I've not really seen one in a while, like a new one. I know the last one I saw was JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
And
One or two.
yeah, the second, the one coming, like the second
latest
one,
one.
the latest one. I've not even completed because I've read the manga before, so I was like, so yeah.
Right. So what anime adaptation do you really want to see?
Naruto. Without a shadow of a doubt.
Do you know I've
Wait,
never
live
seen
action?
Naruto? I've never seen Naruto. You've not seen
You've
Naruto,
not
it's
seen-
very high five.
Really?
I guess.
Ooh, I'm not the only
like-
one.
Don't,
I
wait,
watched
wait,
the
wait,
top.
wait. Are you going to? are
A
you
camera
about to
guy
say
looks
there's
like
a lot?
he wants to beat me up, but you cannot try it.
I
You're
know-
far away from me.
Like
You know if you
really
try
watched,
them.
like the top one. So I'm like, okay, let me
I-
enjoy this, then come back to this one. So after my plan is, I was watching AOT at the time, and I'm like, I'm not really feeling it.
You should see
I'm not
AOT.
really feeling it, then I
You
left
should
it.
see AOT.
So what I want to do is, once I'm done with One Piece,
That's
I pick up maybe AOT or Naruto. I watch it. That's
someone
what I want to do.
someone said
Like,
that
like
someone
straight.
said that Naruto, that he watched Naruto and he cried.
Yes,
and
like that's
I
your
cried
induction.
too. I
to the
cried
anime world.
because
okay, I was gonna
My
give you guys
induction
sad
was
eyes,
Demon
but
Slayer.
No, Demon Slayer is good.
My induction was Demon Slayer.
Well, you have to. You can't be in
Mine
an
was
anime
Naragami.
community and say you've not watched Naruto.
you guys even have a
It's
community.
a community of
Tell
anime
me
fans.
about it.
Online
Tell me
communities now.
What you guys do there aside
Just good.
talk anime? People fight
That's all we
yourselves.
That's all we do.
They are like other like physical meetups. They are anime meetups.
Physical
Yes.
meetups.
Yes, where
I've gone
people
for one.
cosplay. No, I was supposed to go last year around December, but one or two things came up. So really nice. You cosplay your favorite people cosplaying your favorite character.
Mm.
Like, oh, this.
I feel like it's been so hard
Yeah,
in
I
Lagos because
He said
so
you
new
almost went last year now.
you would have made the costume and everything.
Now I won't, but I'll just enjoy people.
Yeah.
You enjoy the view. So, what's the most animated? Is there any sorry, what's the word? Overrated rather anime.
Overrated anime.
Like-
Drag. I'm going to be dragged.
Okay.
Go on.
I don't. We want to
No,
start
I
with
want them
you.
to drag
Show
you.
me.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
want to be dragged.
So I don't know, maybe it's my perspective, but I hear a lot of conversations about AOT, and I'm like, okay,
Halima, this is the point where you should
No,
you
don't
should
come-
bring
don't
your
come down,
how
don't come
you
dare
down.
should, you
you.
should bring your
I'm like-
what's Aaron's girlfriend's name again?
Mikasa,
You should bring out your Mikasa in
I'm
you.
like,
bring out my inner Aquaman.
Okay.
I think this is
AOT. So
Aquaman
I don't know, maybe it's my problem.
But you've
because-
not seen
No,
it.
okay, let me tell you. The thing is, when I started watching anime, after watching Demon Slayer, I went to AOT. I was watching AOT the first season. Second season, I'm like,
the thing.
Well, I will agree. That first season, I was, I told you, I was
I'm
also confused. So
"Ah,
like,
this thing is not
what's
big
going on?
Titans coming to the city. I'm like,
Yeah,
this is
it's
not my
much
It was
thing.
tiring.
deeper than that.
Yeah.
It's not my thing.
It's
This is not my
not
thing.
You have to
just
keep
So
about-
I don't know. So now I hear a lot of people are like, AOT is
That's because
guys, you guys.
need to
please.
understand that
You
it's
guys,
much
please.
deeper than just
I will
humanity.
try. I'll try, but
versus
it's my
Titans.
perspective. Just my opinion.
But then again,
I feel-
don't you think that's like a problem? Because when you write stories like that, don't you think it should catch people's attention from the get-go? Why do I have to sit down and watch something
Actually.
boring?
It does
Because
catch people.
because when no, it didn't for me.
There's nothing more
Because
catchy than
when
eating a human being.
no, alright. when Halima first sent it to me, and I was like, okay, I was confused, but because I knew that they pressured me and then they won't let me rest, so okay, let me just keep going. I got to season 2, 3, and that was when it started getting interesting. And I was fine. I found myself around 12 midnight, 1, 2, watching this film. Can I go to film? Series?
Anime.
Okay, yes, Emma be no anime. I was watching this anime, and the story got really catchy along the
Yeah.
line. Don't you think it's a problem? Something is wrong with just storytelling in that case.
Most of the
No.
best stories start slow.
It starts
There-
slow.
No, actually, from the beginning there are a lot of foreshadowing.
Yeah, true.
So it's not even
So I'm dumb for not catching the
like
foreshadowing.
no. It's
No, call
after
me
you
dumb.
watch it, you now realize that oh my god,
This is what they're
this
trying to
is what they
say.
were trying to
I
say. Like,
found
it
that
felt
at
like
the end, and
the
I
writer
can't
wrote
still
it
even
from the end,
Backwards,
like
yeah.
Backwards
to the
because
front.
everything just
Yeah, true.
and it's just makes perfect sense.
I found it hard to understand people with one rope going like this. I'm like,
No, I actually
The
like. No,
audience,
that's
yeah.
their fighting gear now. That's their. I actually like that.
please.
You have
Maybe
to-
it's just
you
my
have to-
opinion.
They
I'm
go
I'm
beat
putting
you
it
for
out
your
there.
opinion.
I know. I'm going
At
to be
least watch
dragged.
it first before you.
I think
You
when you
said
watch
you
it,
only
your opinion
watched
will change.
season 1.
Like there's
Finish
where
this
you
one,
get
please.
to. Your opinion will change.
So I think one thing I actually want to know, seeing as you guys are really invested in this thing, I want to know each of your personal journeys. How did you come to find anime? How did you fall? Because I know what I knew is that everybody we started watching cartoon, Tom and Jerry, Superman, Batman. How did you guys come to find anime? Because I know at home, I was my brother drawing Goku, and I'm like, we don't have this thing at home. Where do people get this thing from? And I don't. Please help me out here.
For me, I think growing up, I was always open to watching cartoons.
Yeah.
I was always, even while I was in secondary school, I was still watching cartoons. University, I was still watching cartoons. I was always open to it. So a lot of people that when they get to maybe university, they feel like cartoon is for children and they just drop it. But I'm always open to watching it.
Even me too.
Watching Gravity Falls, those
Mhm.
I excited. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I love it. Those ones, that's mad sarcasm. So when I graduated, while I was on campus, we'll be having practicals in the lab, and my friends will be at the back talking about Naruto. You say, guy, I just have the newest one. I'm sending it to you now. Bring your phone. Blah, blah, bring your laptop. I have flash. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What's all this? My thought about anime was Naruto. That was like the only thing I was thinking about. And when I came out of school, I was working somewhere, and I just like everybody in the office. It was a very, very small company. I think we were about 15 or 10, and everybody, almost 8 people in the office, watch anime. I'm like, nah, I can't be left out. I said, I want to.
Aaron, you have fun.
I said, I can't believe you guys can't be discussing this today. The only thing I bring to the table is football. I can't know. I need to have something that I can tell you guys apart from this. So I'm like, okay, start with Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer. I said, nah, this thing is mad. So this is what people are enjoying. Watching. Because of this, I had to go to, it was a friend of mine in university. I had to go to his house, took my flash. I said, guy, I'm watching anime now. You guys say, welcome to the club. Where's your flash? I collected anime. I went back home. So
They didn't even give you drinks and stuff that
don't need
say
drink. The
welcome
anime
to
is
the
enough. The anime is enough for me. Anime is enough for
Okay.
me. So that was like my whole process watching anime. So for me, it was the journey of I'm like a late bloomer. Late bloomer. I didn't pick up early when everybody was picking up. So but here I am, 3 years strong, and
And you've almost finished how many episodes?
it's for the culture.
How many animes have you seen in the space of 2 years? 2 years.
Sometimes when I make a list and so after 2 weeks I remember that, yeah, I've seen this one. So maybe someone just mentioned I've seen this one, but it's not on the list. So I don't know, maybe
And you'd always remember everything that happened in those.
no, I have an idea. I always have an idea. So maybe
Okay.
30, 50.
Hey.
30,
Maybe.
Those are short animes then.
Yeah, some of them are short. Like just
Look,
watch them.
you look like you've seen more.
And 30.
Mm.
I've seen a lot of episodes because One Piece is like 1,000 and Naruto is like 800 episodes before it ended. So
Mhm.
I think when you compare the volumes, probably a lot, but not up to 30 animes. Maybe I've seen up to 30. I don't know. I just watch a lot.
How did you come to find anime? How did you come to love it?
Yeah, see, it's a similar story to his.
To his.
You see the nerds at the back shouting, okay. I want to know. And they're doing Rasengans and Shidori, so you know you can't be left out now. You have to understand what
People
they're
are
talking
easily
about.
swayed,
And
And it's a good
Ironic.
influence, actually.
just like
It's a
me.
great influence, not a good influence. It's a
ironically,
great
it's not
influence.
even anime that made me love anime. It was Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, now if you call that anime, then
Okay.
yes, I did, because I
No,
will
it's
call
not,
that
it's
anime.
not anime.
It's
It's
not anime,
Nickelodeon, but they drew it in an anime style.
Yeah.
So when I saw it, I'm like, I have to watch more of this.
Okay,
Anime.
because the weird thing is, I actually loved. I love Avatar.
The Last Airbender, not Korra.
I
love
Avatar,
Korra.
Avatar, Kiniko, Avatar, Kiniko.
Right.
I shall know that I love Avatar.
Okay.
Last
Whatever.
I'm not going to get into this argument.
Nah, sure.
Get into the argument.
Korra
That's
is-
why we are here. Get into it.
Korra is apart to The Last Airbender.
Well, but
It's
Korra
good.
is good too.
Yeah.
I mean, they got into like, especially the story of the first Avatar,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
you know the spirit of how Avatar came to be, everything. Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I mean there are good moments in Korra.
Every moment in The
But-
Last Airbender is good.
Yes, that's
Every moment.
Yes,
Every
yes.
moment
I actually prefer
The
the
Last
Last
Airbender,
Airbender
yeah.
too, but I would not stand for Korra slander.
It made me feel like downsized.
yeah.
When I started watching Korra, I'm like, nah, they shouldn't have. But a lot of people love it. Sha. I think some people even prefer it to The Last Airbender. But
I think I've had conversations with a lot of people, and most of the people I've had conversations with, they don't really like.
Korra, yeah,
If
it really downsized it.
you, unless
You said you're mostly men. What did the female character do to you guys?
Though it's The Last Airbender was just too good. Like you can't follow.
yes,
It's just too good. It's
Okay.
one of the best things ever created.
Mm.
Yeah, like animation,
Yes.
film, whatever. It's
Yes.
just
Oh
one
my
of the
gosh,
best.
I'm going to get to that. Like that was okay. At first, I had a thing against anime because of Avatar: The Last Airbender. So at school, people
What
would be
school?
comparing my secondary school.
Okay.
People would be comparing Avatar. I've never seen Naruto, but you see me shouting, "It's a lie! It's better than Naruto."
that is that good. It's actually that good.
That
That's
is,
a that is very.
Spoiler is not better. But continue.
so that time, so Sha. Then when I got home, my brother, my brother was like, he started watching Naruto, and I
Mhm.
joined him. I was like, is this what you're saying that is better than Avatar? Then later, I saw a little bit of Bleach. I didn't really complete it. I think I saw like the beginning part. It was kind of boring at the time, so I left it alone. And come 2019, I saw Devilman Crybaby. I was like,
Have people seen Devilman
why
Crybaby?
do people love
They have not seen Devilman Crybaby, Halima.
it was weird. It was wild. But yeah, it was okay. But I was still wondering why people. I was like, no, I'll never touch anime again. So later that year, close to 2020, I saw Noragami. And so it now birthed my love
Noragami is very.
for anime. Then after Noragami, and which is very underrated. Like people don't really talk
people
about
don't
it.
talk about
And after Noragami, I saw Attack on Titan.
And it messed with her head, and then she fell deeply in love.
Then I fell deeply in love with anime. And
Why
yeah,
do you
since
think people
then,
don't
I've
talk
never
about?
looked back.
Because I know you guys have mentioned like a couple of animes that are underrated. People don't talk about and don't talk about it much. Why do you think that happens?
It's shonen. So
Sorry, what?
shonen.
What's it shonen?
It's like a
Shonen
genre.
Okay.
So Shonen Jump is like the biggest anime production outfit in Japan. And one
Oh, I
shonen.
thought it's like a genre, you know, like the
It's a genre too, but
shonen.
it's-
Oh,
yeah. So when animes are attached to shonen, it's a genre actually. Like the good guy suffers, then he triumphs. When people are that shonen trope, it's very overplayed. If you don't fall into shonen, it might be hard for you to blow in the anime scene. So there's a new wave of anime creators that they are not going to follow that rule. They're going to, like, when you look at Demon Slayer, when you look at Jujutsu Kaisen, they are a little bit shonen, but not like that. They follow their own path.
Even AOT, at
AOT,
first it
yeah.
looks like, a typical shonen. Or
Yeah.
the good guy. Eren is the good guy, then the bad guys are the Titans.
Yeah.
Then we were rooting for Eren. We think, Eren is going to kill the Titans.
Chance and
Only
all.
to-
Only
I
to
get that
find
part,
out
yeah.
that
I
it
get that
was
part.
nasty. The whole
always
turnaround
so
messed in
dark.
my
You
head.
You don't even
Shonen.
have to be an anime watcher to watch AOT. Just enjoy
Enjoy,
good
yeah,
story.
true.
Like
Well,
literal
that I
masterpiece.
wouldn't lie. The storytelling was actually mad.
I'll try to say.
Yeah.
Let me give it a second
Hater.
chance.
He would
do
have to come
do
back
give
here
it.
and apologize.
That's
Yes.
I'm not
true.
sure.
But maybe you should actually tender apology now
and in
before.
advance.
I'll make a video if once I watch it.
Is that a bet?
I'm going to make a video.
A
Hold him to
bet
it.
Yeah,
challenge
I'm going to make a video
and tag
and
us.
tag the podcast.
If it blows your mind.
Yes,
Okay.
which I doubt. but
Expect the
let's see.
video.
Wow, is it the way he said
Yeah.
which you doubt?
Let's see.
So
Don't worry.
you guys talked about a community for animes. Do you have like insights on what the anime industry is like?
No.
You don't?
Because it's not it's hard.
Sorry, what?
It's difficult. Anime is a Japanese thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very, unless you are really, really a core fan. Like some people even go as far as, I know anime enthusiasts that go as far as learning Japan just to keep up with the updates on anime.
Anime, yeah.
Because Japanese people are going to release their updates in Japan.
True.
Yeah, and before they translate it, it's already out.
Just like sorry, I'm so sorry for
Carry
cutting you
on.
off. The title of Attack on Titan, Shingeki no Kyojin, in Japanese, but it means like if the literal translation just means Eren said like the Attack Titan.
Yeah.
It is English. I
That's
don't know why they now put the Attack,
Attack on
on
the
Titan
Mhm.
on it, because the title is literally the Attack Titan.
Yeah. I even knew it as so how do you pronounce it again?
Shingeki no
Shingeki no
Kyojin.
Kyojin, yeah. I always forget. That was actually how I watched that. They said Shingeki no Kyojin before, and I saw the translated version.
So if people watch a lot of animes like this, I mean, one would expect that if you're watching Korean movies, you'd at least know how to speak certain Korean languages and what have people learned how to speak Japanese?
I mean, there's no way you
That
watch
phrase is
something.
too-
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
You
When I say, I don't mean Ohio because I learned Ohio, so I don't mean Ohio. Gozayamasu or whatever. How? I mean, I'm not expecting you to know deep, but I would be really surprised if you do. But how far have you learned the Japanese language?
So for me, I feel it's just beats here and there. So like before we started, we talked about arigato, which is everybody knows that. Then you just know little bit senpai, someone that is older than you. You put his son at the end of someone's name. Like just yeah.
Jamila. That means my
Just-
name is Jamila.
yeah, just
Oriwa.
Watashwa.
Yeah. Why this guy is a dude?
Okay. Wait. So, what phrase and phrase do you know in?
My junior brother has to be
Japanese.
here for that one.
A lot,
on the sports
but
for me, it's not going to be a lot.
yeah,
It's not going to be a
It's
lot.
not for you, Abi.
I
That means you
know.
pick up easily.
I know a lot.
Oh yeah,
of-
no, just now. God, fuck
No,
off.
Baka.
See, you
Baga.
know, someone like Tolu now that doesn't really watch. What if he wants to learn? Now
He has
you
to go to
just
Japan.
lost the opportunity of teaching him. Now he won't even get to watch anime again, and that's just sad. That's just sad. Really. Do you guys have? Are there any like rituals, habits that you guys do? I don't mean ritual like
Yeah, no, I get it, but ritual before we watch the anime. Or
no, like as a community or something.
We offer people our sacrifice.
Has your anime taste changed over time?
No, not for me. What I enjoy then is what I enjoy now. So if it's similar, it's fine.
Yeah, I've always loved every genre
Same here,
of
same here.
this, as long as it's interesting.
Ecchi too.
Ecchi. Oh, what ecchi? I don't know that genre.
Hentai.
Oh,
What's that? What's
That's
hentai?
why I don't know that.
Sorry, I'm lost. What's hentai? What's hentai?
Basically anime
You have to
porn.
do that. Why? Do you have to do
Anime
that?
what?
Ecchi is, if hentai
Anime
is
porn.
anime porn, ecchi is anime soft porn.
Can you people? I'm actually like 15 years old, so people should, you know. I wanted to ask.
Cartoon characters doing it, basically.
What's that?
Have
What's
you seen
that?
High School of the Dead?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, if you see it, you will know.
Have you seen Food Wars? Food Wars.
No, I've not
People
seen
should
it.
talk about this. I'm just.
Like
My head is just turning. What are you?
Or
Food
something.
Wars, as in-
So the art style is not necessarily porn, but it's very, very graphic and pornographic. So it would draw a girl and then she just wants to get this cup of water. Then she bends over and then the illustration is crazy. You see every line detailing everything. Like it leaves nothing to the imagination. So that's the genre of ecchi. Ecchi, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. The way your face is this.
No, like there's this thing that I really hate in animes, where they'll sexualize
Yeah, that's the point of etches.
a
A character.
some anime. They'll sexualize a minor.
Mhm.
Yeah, yes, that is a thing in Japan. I don't want to speak for them, but
the age of
You
consent.
can say your
yeah,
opinions.
like I think it was a thing for them. It's not an opinion because I don't want to offend anyone, but I think there was a period in their history where, just like ours,
Yeah.
small girls was not a big deal.
So what do you mean by small girls?
Little girls, like,
Minor.
Oh,
minors,
okay, yeah.
It's not a big deal. You can get with a minor, just like.
Oh.
I even
some of our
heard. I'm
cultures,
not sure if it is still
It's still. That's why I said I
like
don't want
the
to offend
age
anybody.
of consent.
Yeah.
Used to be 13. I don't know if it is still the same.
So these anime creators, they found a way around it. Now
Yeah.
there's a thing, I don't know, you should know the term. It's when a mature woman looks like a small girl. And now
Okay.
the character, you can now say, let's say there's just a scene in the anime and they're like, you small girl. And she's like, I'm 34, you idiot. Now that she has established that she's 34,
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm going with it.
but the drawing looks like a small girl.
Yeah, right.
It's a crazy loophole.
And there's this incest.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I think they have an
Japanese
obsession
sexual
with
Yeah.
it.
culture is a lot. Like they like a lot of things and they don't hide it.
So is that just one thing you hate about the anime, or there are other things that you hate about it? Or there are other things that you'd also love about it? Aside from the storytelling, there are illustrations and everything. What do you look out for when you watch animes? What ticks it for you?
Story.
Yeah.
History. So there's this thing in Naruto.
Mm.
Where
Oh yes, what
if
you
the
do.
character, there's this clan, the Uchihas. Once their power, the Sharingan evolves.
Mm-hmm.
The Sharingan evolves based on pain.
Mm-hmm.
So once the more pain they experience, the more power they get in
Yeah.
their eye. And the powers are the Tsukuyomi, the Tsukuyomi, Amaterasu, and the Susanoo.
Mm-hmm.
So these powers, it is interesting to note that they are from actual folklore.
Mm-hmm.
And it is actually a story of pain too. Like I think I don't know if I'm getting this correctly, but a god lost his daughter or gave birth to his daughter from this eye, then this eye, then the nose. So those historical references,
Yes.
That's
yes,
what
yes,
they're really
yes.
big.
they just teach you like Japanese culture, but you don't know you're learning Japanese culture.
Mm.
They bring their folklore into anime.
Amaterasu,
Amaterasu,
Tsukuyomi,
Susanoo.
and
So when I read the
Susanoo,
original
yes.
story, I'm like,
I'm trying to really remember this. A Nigerian artist who uses this term in his song Amaterasu Entai. Trying to remember his name. I think Remy Baggins, yes, that's his name.
Nigerian
Remy
musician.
Baggins, yes. He has a full entire. You can just check him out, and he does a little bit of Afrobeat influence with Japanese style. So one I wanted to say with regards the folklore and all. So when I watched Record of Ragnarok, there are some things I know already, but the way they tell the story, I'm like, I'm not sure I know this thing. Like they have a lot of, but the way the backstory goes, this one has this one. So there was a little bit about Jack the Ripper, and Jack the Ripper in context of history is like a bad person. But the way they came out to talk about the emotional aspect of how this guy is actually an human being, and he has experienced this as a child, and because of what he experienced, his eyesight kind of makes him grade people good or bad, and he generally does not hurt good people. People that Jack the Ripper hurt is bad people, and I'm like,
a different twist to it.
this is something I know, but
This
why
is
you guys
like
coming?
a
Where you guys coming
fictional
from?
Jack the Ripper.
Where you guys coming from? So me, I love it. on my own, and I love it because on my part I'm a writer, and I like seeing people who are expressing themselves in that manner,
Yeah.
who are thinking beyond just what they know and trying to see what I know. Let me expand it more. This is not just what I can get from what I know. Let me make it better. Let me do a little twist to it. So for me, that's one of the things I really love about anime with respect to this folklore and all. Like they take history and they make history look like history is just a piece of cake. Let's mess with it. I'm like, nah. This man. So that's for me.
And how has tech been come to play in that field?
Mm. So I don't know who has watched Psychopath.
Not
I've
me.
seen part of it. But I've not watched it.
Psychopath. So Psychopath has like a lot of CGI stuff, and when I was watching, it was so good. I watched it toward the end of last year, November. Thereabout. It was so good that I watched it at a stretch. I was just watching that. Watch the first season. I think it's just about 3 seasons or so. Watch it to the end. I was like, so the story of Psychopath is there is this the world is dead in shambles, and there is this system where there are executioners and officers. The officers are in charge of the executioners. Everybody has like a metric system where your crime coefficient, once you get to a particular point, you become an executioner and stuff like that. So the officers are in charge of the executioners, but there are some people who their crime coefficient is so bad they cannot be saved again. Those ones they are going to maybe locked up or killed on the spot. So you have to get to a particular point where you are trained, and there's a gun that they use. Gun is like the metric system that ascertain if you are still a criminal or your crime coefficient. You call it crime coefficient. It's better now. So I'm like, is it the future of the world? This is where the world is going to get to. Are we going to get this point where everybody has like crime coefficient? There's once you are committing crime to a particular extent, and so they found the twist around it where people have altered the system. Where there are some people who their crime coefficient is bad. You see them on the spot hurting people. Their crime coefficient is mild. It's very calm. It does not. You point the machine at them. It's calm, and this just like kind of shows how maybe technology generally has a little flaw. There is not everything that can be accounted for. There are little minor errors that might occur. So because of that, those people who have this flaw, they immerse them into the system and they become like the ones giving the laws out.
Yeah.
So also when I was watching, I'm like, when I watch Psychopaths, the amount of CGI used in Psychopaths, this is my point. This one, the way the guy will blow up, I'm like, nah.
And
It's
it's
as good as Demon Slayer.
I think for CGI,
Yeah,
I think it's better than Demon Slayer.
I think Demon Slayer has the highest
For me,
budget per episode.
for me.
Demon Slayer was what year?
I think it came out 2019.
2020.
Yeah.
And
Very recent.
Very recent, actually.
Oh, okay. So talking
Animation
of
is too clean.
animes of years ago to animes that are recent, it means there's been a lot of technological advancements in
Yeah,
their
definitely.
Yeah,
when you
movies.
look at One
Clear.
Piece, for example,
Before, and now, it's very clear.
a lot of episodes. So someone, when I wanted to start watching One Piece, someone asked me, "Are you watching the clear version or I'm watching it from how it is?" So I can even enjoy the way everything has evolved.
Even Naruto.
Yeah,
Like I think they released they released something recently. I'm not sure what it is. I saw it online. Like it's just like it's still the same Naruto, but like just a clean version of
Clean
the
version of it.
animation. Yes.
I've not seen that.
Yeah, I've
I
not
don't even
really
think I want to
seen it.
see
I
it.
just saw a clip on. Yeah, me too. That's
I
why I've
appreciate
not
the
really.
way
Do you guys stream online or you like download or you stream?
As
So I'm asking because I'm wondering how streaming platforms have contributed to the popularity of anime movies globally.
I think Netflix has
actually.
really.
They have the rest to some animes.
Some,
Yeah,
not all.
not all, yes.
They have a
watched-
good catalog.
Yeah,
so
I watched
Netflix.
Record of Ragnarok on Netflix.
Yeah.
I watched Vinland
they don't really
Saga on
have-
Netflix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vinland Saga 2 is on Netflix, but they don't really have like
yeah,
a lot
you don't have a lot.
of anime on Netflix. So that's just like different between them and Crunchyroll.
So okay,
Crunchyroll is just-
that's another
And Hunter
anime
x Hunter.
site.
yeah, it's
That's
just
like the major anime where you go to.
What
watch it.
Crunchyroll
what
is the
site and what
major.
site you guys stream from?
there's Crunchyroll, there's Zoro, and someone introduced me to it. I tried it once. I was struggling, and I'm let me stick to what I know. There's a Zoro site. What I use most times is to download the episode on Anime Pie.
Anime Pari.
Pie.
Pahe.
So he has like a lot of. I'm not sure there's any anime
Mm.
search on anime pie except maybe the ones on Netflix. Because I searched, okay, Villain Saga was there. So when I searched Retro Ragnarok, because no, they had to watch it on Netflix. Villain Saga was there, but I started watching it on Netflix, so there was no need. Yeah, so yeah. So I use anime for me personally. I use anime pie lots. But most times I always have someone who has all the episodes. It's like,
Yeah.
bro, I'm coming with my tools and machenaries. Let's get it.
I'm gonna come with my own tools too.
We love sharing.
Yeah,
Oh, please,
Because I
please.
saw something where they were like, anime fans are like cult. Like they all. Like,
You
they're
are
like cult
cultists.
members.
You are cultists.
always
There's
want
no
you
two way
to
about
join.
it.
to join.
Yeah.
So, do you guys think that with the emergence of with emerging technologies, it has a play in their storytelling, in their characters that they create, that they make for this?
Yeah, I think so for me because look at characters like One Piece. When One Piece started and all,
Yeah.
because of how technology was not really, let's say, what it is now at
Mhm.
that time, there's a limit to how they can express the character and using technology.
Mm.
Like they can see, okay, this guy is going for this adventure to get this One Piece, but and just there's this sword man, there's this one here. There's really no fitting technology into the beat. But right now,
Mm.
when I'm talking about psychopaths, it still blows my mind. I'm like, how is this where we are going to get to as a people? I have a reservation about it because of that. When I deal with people, I'm like, this guy crime coefficients might be so high. Let me not get too close to him because there's a way you get to people in psychopaths where based on their crime coefficient it begins to affect your own psychopath.
Mm.
Like if your own is clouded and mine is clear, because I continue interacting with you. So when I'm dealing with people, I'm like, this guy might want to show my psychopath. So for me, based on where technology is right now, people can really express themselves more. Storytellers, writers can express
Do
themselves
better
more.
with it.
Respect anime, they can. Nah, it's just wild.
Yeah, even fans too, not just
Yeah.
like I see some fan made animations. I see some people on Netflix where they use AI to make their own original character.
Especially the verses.
Eh?
Especially the verses thing.
The
Where
what?
fans bring
Yeah, oh,
people from
yes,
different universes.
yes. Oh my god,
Yeah.
yes, that one, the crossover. Yeah, that too.
So, any current anime hot takes? When I see Aaron smile, it just feels like he has like a bulk load of it in his head.
Okay, so I don't know. I have like a little. When I see young people,
What do you mean by young people?
like I mean like really young people.
Young people, define the
Gen
young
Zs,
people.
millennials.
You're what?
Millennials are not young people.
You're what, Aaron?
I'm Gen Alpha. I'm Gen Alpha.
Okay.
So when I see maybe young people like shitting on anime, talking that anime is cartoon, blah blah blah.
Mm,
I just feel you can be wiser than this. It's a mistake. I'm serious. It can come from me, but I just feel you can. And when I ask them, what are you watching? They say K-drama.
No
K-drama.
K-drama
No, you guys
slander
watch-
is gonna
you
be
guys-
taken.
Exactly.
You guys watch
No
anime.
K-drama
I
slander
will not-
is going
I
to be
will not-
taken.
You guys watch anime, so you are safe. You are safe from this line of fire. But when I ask and they're like, anime is a cartoon. How will you be going? I'm watching. And I ask you, okay, what do you watch? And you tell me K-drama.
Dang it.
Why? You can do more than that. You are smarter than this. You can do more than that. So I don't know. It's just my own odd take. About
One
anime.
thing, do
For
you have any
those-
other hot take before I go to my next question?
I think it's similar to this. You have to have a certain level of intelligence to
Actually.
digest.
Yeah, actually,
anime.
most people I know.
Like if you watch anime and you don't like it,
Oh,
says a lot.
Yeah.
Says a lot about who the person or what.
Says a lot about your intelligence level.
QI backwards.
Wow.
QI backwards.
You get the most
Really?
complicated stories there. You get the most complex stories. And the
Zainab, anywhere you are, they said that your IQ is backward because you don't watch anime.
no, if not that you don't watch it,
Yeah, I
you
think
watch
she has
it
seen
and
it.
you
And you
don't
shit
like
on it
it.
like I don't like I try to wonder. I'm really pissed saying this. I'm really pissed saying this because I'm like I said I'm just like 2 years into the whole stuff, and even while I was outside I was never shitting on anime. I'm like, okay, something that okay,
Something
someone's
very-
choice.
Because you're
someone's
open
choice.
to it now. You
Well,
okay? keep going.
someone open to it. But my problem is, okay, you're not open to it. What are you? Is there's always a gap. There's always like a void. What are you filling the void with?
It's Korean movies.
Korean movies.
Korean movies are
Sorry to say the Korean
good.
movies, maybe Nollywood. Why?
Okay, if you want to say Nollywood, okay,
Why?
understood. But Korean movies are good.
Why?
Don't look down on them. Oh. They are
Really?
good. Oh,
Don't look down Nollywood too. We're getting there.
that's true. We are.
At least someone just crossed 1 billion.
1,236 or 7
We're getting there with
million.
regards to
It's
revenue.
overhyped.
With regards to
It's not
revenue.
overhyped.
Have you seen it?
I have seen it.
You've seen it?
Mm.
I
It's
feel
not
like you are
overhyped.
saying it.
No, I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it.
I have not seen it,
I've
but I
seen
heard
it,
it's
but
overhyped.
It's okay.
What? No, but
it's
what?
Natural is Nollywood. It's typical Nollywood. I'm
No,
serious.
I
It's
think
typical
I think
Nollywood.
you have to give it to us because number one, the storyline,
Yeah.
the costumes,
Yes,
the actions, the
completely
makeup. What?
I completely disagree.
Why do you disagree?
Nigerian storylines these days?
Ah,
are
come
really awful.
on, please.
I
You
even
want to
prefer the
compare it
days
to
of Aki and Popo to this one.
Actually, you see, there are some movies that I really, really love that I wish, we explore. Like, all these historical movies or movies set in
Yeah.
the 60s, like October 1st.
Yeah.
And I like this
Yeah,
recent
October
one that I
1st was
just
okay.
watched, Breath of Life at the beginning. I think it was set in
Breath of Life was good.
the 50s or
Towards the end, it
something.
was just somehow.
Yeah, towards the end, it was this symbol. Yeah, but I love, can't we just make a movie about, can't we make historical movies?
like a timepiece.
Where? In which
Yes,
country is
and
that?
it's Just
Like Black Book.
In which
I've
country?
not seen
Yeah,
Black
Black
Book.
I've not
Book
seen
too is
Black.
good.
It's not a timepiece now, is it?
No, I mean like with regards to like historical. There was a little bit about the military.
Is it the one Mufe Damijo
Yeah.
acted? Okay, yeah, I've seen it. But that journalist, she need Ken. She need Ken.
What I'm saying is Nollywood. There are some good Nollywood. I'm just putting that there's a good Nollywood. But if you are not watching anime and you are shitting on anime and you are
I
feeling
don't say
the
you don't
gap,
have
A
sense.
movie about the
I'm just
Ottoman
saying that
Empire.
your QI backward, spelled backward.
Eh.
I'm not saying IQ. I said QI.
Mm.
Needs to be checked.
So now,
check.
pointer, please. See the three of us. We did not say it. Who said it?
Now with my full chest.
Oh, he's not wrong because
He's
there's
not
nothing
wrong.
produced.
I
There's nothing that's
disagree.
been produced in Nigeria that can match up to.
Oh.
There's not one thing.
Actually,
You have to understand that this thing was created halfway across the world, and there's a community for it here.
There's this show
nothing that's
that I was
created here
watching on
That
YouTube.
Indians watch, or Japanese people watch, or Turkish people watch. Anime is so grand that it is everywhere. They are like, if you go to America, it has the greatest fan base in America. There are people that are obsessed with
Yeah.
anime. Like their mannerisms, everything is anime. That's how powerful anime.
I
You
heard
cannot
it
be comparing
through.
Tribe of Judah to it.
Sorry, this is a spoiler, JJK spoiler. So if you are watching this and you don't, it's just block your ears.
Bullshitted.
I heard that when Gojo died,
Lower your voice. How you say good? Oh my God.
Now,
Sorry.
we are
We
aware. We are aware.
they threw a
Since
funeral
snippets of
for
it that
him.
This guy was the one that
Yeah,
killed
it
him.
was cut in half.
Sorry.
That's my favorite character.
Sorry. Do you want to
my favorite
cry?
character
That's
is-
tears I see.
No,
My favorite
like-
character is Todo. I love Todo. He's a guy.
It was the that mean demon that killed him, right?
Nanami. Oh my
I know,
gosh.
I know you are going to say Nanami. I don't know why a lot of female fans love Nanami
Who is Nanami?
in JJK. Like he's someone that takes like this masculine, he has this masculine energy that is
Carry
lovable.
on before you say any
Oh.
other thing I don't want to say.
That is lovable.
Okay,
I love
okay.
to. I love
Are you
to.
done?
No, okay, that's just it. Like I was.
I've been seeing it, but I don't want to believe it.
Nah, I've seen it too. I've seen it too, but I've not.
Well,
I've not gotten to
the
that.
manga is
Catch
not
up.
over now.
Sorry.
And it's Gojo. I still don't think it makes sense that.
Okay,
I don't know what they're thinking.
What do we even talk about that time again? When you said I mentioned someone said he watched Naruto and he cried, and you said yeah. Is it that there are motivational? Do their storylines come with like motivational quotes or stuff that
What is
rouse
Naruto's
your
special
emotion?
power?
Yeah. Talk no jutsu.
But actually, I relate to that. There are some things I relate with Naruto because number one, he's an orphan, and number two, there's this movie, Road to Ninja, where he went to like this Infinite Tsukuyomi, this mini version of Infinite Tsukuyomi, where he saw his parents, and at first he was fighting, like he didn't want to accept them. He was angry that the villain sent him to this world where his parents with his to meet a fake version of his parents. And so later he came to, as he was spending time with them, he started, mellowing, and he was like, it was very, very, like, very touching, especially when he had to leave. God, I was bawling like a baby.
Yeah, sorry.
And that scene at the end where he was telling his father everything, and he was like, "Well, I don't really make troubles, or I don't. Tell mom that I eat a lot."
Is it like he was living to die or living to?
You don't understand. It's a long story.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
He's an orphan, and they left him alone. The old town hates him because of something that wasn't his fault. And they it was basically, what's that word? It was an outcast, yes. And to get their attention, he was always making troubles.
Oh.
So they were still,
Oh, okay. All right.
that third Okage needs to be jailed.
Worst guy than ever.
Anyways, so, for people that would love to watch anime, you want to impress me or say, okay, let's just leave that aside. Or what anime movies would you recommend for people to watch? Anime
series.
Sorry, again.
Naruto.
Naruto? Just one?
I should recommend more.
Recommend more, like
Sure,
5 now.
Okay,
like
there's Naruto. This obviously the most beautiful anime ever created, Hunter x Hunter. There's Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, one of the greatest storylines.
Hey, okay.
I don't
Once you
like
get there,
it.
you can try Death Note.
Death Note.
Then, just because you've watched anime, so you get the flow.
Yeah.
So you can now watch Death Note. It's easier to digest.
Yeah.
And just to give you something modern, maybe Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer. What's yours?
You already know my number one is
You-
what I force people to watch.
You-
Attack on Titan. Number one. Number two. Maybe Death Note, Full Metal Alchemist. Hunter x Hunter before Full Metal Alchemist. And still thinking what the fifth one would be. Your Name.
Your Name.
Okay.
Sounds like a Korean thing. Aaron.
Okay, so
Sorry, did I just call you Aaron?
Eren.
Aaron.
let's not do that. I've not started watching anything. You guys should not tell me that.
Okay.
You're not Aaron because you're a hater.
Wow.
Aaron.
Okay, no problem. So I think number one for me has to be Full Metal Alchemist.
Mm-hmm.
So, I kind of relate to the story a lot,
Okay.
like sacrifice and all. And second one, so if it's something you love, so based on what I'm going to give maybe recommendations based on what people might love. So if you love football, I'll say you should check out Blue Lock. So you check out Blue Lock, it's really, really nice. Then if you love food, if you are like a foodie,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking to anybody. Okay, you have raised your hand up. Oh, my bad.
Oh my God. How did I not see that trap?
So if you're like
Note this down.
if you're like a food person, I think you should see Food Wars, because Food Wars kind of give like context to various dishes across the world. Smart.
Food what?
Food Wars.
Okay.
Food Wars is really, really nice. Then the last one.
I guess to judge you.
What am I going to put? So I'm going to put something that was a little bit
I think it's two more. You've only said three.
okay, three, okay. Okay, the fourth one. Let me put something that really means a lot to me because I'm a Nigerian, and I'll say why. So I saw a tweet some years ago about if you are born in Africa, you are already one step behind. If you are born in Nigeria, you're another step behind. If you are born like maybe not in the rich class, blah blah, you're already another step behind. And Dororo kind of captures that. Kind of captures that. Kind of captures that where you are starting afresh. So Dororo's storyline is his whole body was used as sacrifice before he was born. So he came to the world without any limb
Very
at all.
Fucked up story.
So without any limb at all, and he had to fight the gods that there were like many gods who his parents sacrificed his body to. He had to fight them, and once he defeats any god, he gets a part of his body. And it's something that I can relate to. I can really relate to because struggles of being in Nigeria and in Africa.
Every
Levels,
now,
levels
every
of-
now and
just
then,
shows
every
the struggle.
minute.
In the last one, I think I will just put JJK because of the JJK and you have to be between JJK and Demon Slayer, at least something that people
There's
can
more than here.
yeah, people can
I
watch.
want to
and-
recommend more.
Recommend more.
House, Moving Castle, Spirited Away,
Yeah,
the
Spirited Away.
Studio
I Spirited
Ghibli,
Away. What's the
and
storyline about? Is it
Junji
romance?
Ito
It's a
collection.
movie. It's
Okay.
really great.
Yeah, it's I don't do you know Studio is it Ghibli or Ghibli movies.
Is it what's the storyline about? Is it like romance?
There is House,
Spirited
Moving
Away.
Castle. There is
what's the
Spirited
storyline?
Away. There is what again?
Have you seen Princess Mononoke?
No, I haven't.
It's like Spirited Away. I think
Gemini
it's
is
the same-
lost.
Right. Yeah, you can see.
Gemini
that
is
I'm
lost.
lost. I'm completely lost. But it's just rather interesting that you couldn't even mention One Piece at all.
No, I can't recommend One Piece because it will discourage you.
Yeah, it's very long.
Eh.
It's too
actually.
long.
Okay.
You have to
I
get to
know
my
somebody
you have to get to my
Yeah.
stage
To
of
your
watching
stage.
It's actually one of like the top 3.
Yes, actually.
I just can't recommend. If you see 1,000 episodes, you won't watch. Yeah.
I'm discouraged already. But anyways, we've come to the end of today's episode. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for making me look like
You know.
Now
like-
we'll initiate more.
in the middle of an ocean. I'm the boop in the middle, lost
Work-
and
work on-
all.
work on
Thank you
this
so
off camera.
much.
Work on this off camera.
Off camera, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Colette. You're a better person. Anyways, we hope you enjoyed this episode. Follow us on social media pages, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, DBA_podcast. Listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and thank you so much.
Sayonara.
Sayonara.